Hello, humans. So, just a quick warning about a few things. If it sounds like StormDragon is absolutely pissed while they record during the audio recording of the prologue of this game, it's because OBS fucked up and absolutely, well, technically we fucked up. OBS was picking up two audio sources at once again, and the audio checks did not reflect that. The checks to make sure it got the game's audio and was picking up StormDragon did not reflect any amount of audio, or any amount of echo. It reflected plenty of audio, just no echo. However, when StormDragon went to edit, they noticed a small amount of echo during the prologue, and then they checked later episodes, and over 20 hours of recording just for this game alone, along with several other games, making it more than a whole day's worth of recording, which, like 20 hours of video, 20 hours worth of video files, completely wasted. Unusable, unfixable, kinda watchable at the beginning, but completely useless from the, completely useless after this game's prologue. Every episode after this game's prologue is worthless. So, we're a bit frustrated, but more importantly, what I'm supposed to be here for, this is a visual novel known as Norn9. Welcome. StormDragon will do a proper introduction shortly. However, they completely forgot, prior to the first instance of the wasted 20 hours, that a lot of these characters are absolutely fucked up in the head. These, I believe her exact words were, "These boys are traumatized." Though it's not just the boys. Every last one of these characters has some level of trauma. Whether it be the more minor forms of trauma that lead to superiority complexes and the like, or various possible results of abuse. At least 4 of these characters are victims of child abuse. At least 4. So this game contains some darker themes, and despite the fact that StormDragon very much wants people to play this game and very much enjoys this game, they know that might not be possible for some people. It might be too much. Even this game's ESRB rating is teen, so there's no depictions of characters actually killing themselves or anything. However, several of the characters at different points have some suicidal thoughts. One attempts to act on them during a dream sequence, but is immediately stopped. And because of the nature of it being a visual novel, it's not shown on screen. However, it's still something to be aware of. It's still important to know that a character attempts. And during the episode where that specific sequence happens, there is going to be numbers in the description for any that might have not realized and been that they had those kind of issues, and that triggered them to be like, oh no, I have those kind of feelings or something. More likely, not necessarily that, or I honestly, I'm fictional, I don't know how this shit works, and StormDragon's depression is not the same as what someone else's would be, and StormDragon doesn't, like, seeing those kind of things on screen doesn't affect StormDragon in that way, but that's not to say that others wouldn't be affected. In the initial recording attempt, some of StormDragon's more mild trauma actually was triggered and they went off. I imagine this will happen again once they get to that point again in the game. So, the plan with this recording is that StormDragon's going to play through this visual novel and play through 9 out of the 10 routes. They will not play through the secret route that requires you to get a good ending on every single route. They're doing that in their personal time for their own enjoyment after they take a long break from this game because OBS fucked her over. Any ending that StormDragon gets for any character, with the exception of their favorite characters, they will not go back to get the good ending. If they get a bad ending, that is just the ending that they get. You want to see the good ending, then please go play the game. But if you'd prefer to find someone else playing this game and watching them instead, then that is absolutely your choice. So, I guess sit back, relax, and listen to StormDragon probably re-explain half this shit, because they're re-recording the intro. Originally, I was planning to throw my 2 cents in. In fact, this was the second plan. The first plan was I was supposed to be the one playing through and not reading as the characters, but the urge to try to read as the characters and do voices for them was just too strong, so that did not work. Also, it felt stupid not to do voices for the characters. But this has been the trigger warning. Actual gameplay will start shortly. Don't mind the fact that I'm bouncing a great ball, it's fine. That's just the character model that StormDragon drew for me. Or my sprite, anyway. So, what else is there besides the warning these bitches be traumatized? Oh, okay, there was something else. Alara decided not to give me notes this time since I refused to call you fellow dragons, which, no. StormDragon will call you that. To me, you are humans. It's my own issues that cause that. It's fine. But the StormDragon is gonna be very frustrated about some things. There's a lot of trauma. I'm gonna be real. So, guess we'll be off now. Yeah, I'll do it. Hi, fellow dragons. Welcome to Norn9. My dragon mascot Cyrus should already have partially explained to you what's going on. So I'm gonna play through the prologue. And I'm gonna play through the prologue. And then we're going to enter a specific the prologue's gonna happen. We're gonna hit a choice I'm gonna quick save at that choice. And then we're gonna backtrack through and see all versions of that choice. Then the episode will end. And y'all will be able to pick another episode. So yeah. Let me save my changes. Let's get to it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let the original Japanese voice actors read their lines, and then I'm going to read my version of it afterwards. However, there's one character who, due to it's going to be problematic for me to read for due to the way the writers decided to do things. You will find out very shortly. The teacher isn't it. Okay, everyone. Listen to what the head teacher says and behave yourselves. Oi. Hey. Hello. Sarata? Huh? No wonder you didn't respond. You had your headphones on. Jeez, you're the only one who dare think about pulling that crap, even when we're outside of school, Sarata. Hey, give me a break. I was up late last night, doing stuff. My classmate was genuinely looking out for me, but I've just yawned at him. Stuff, eh? Were you gaming? Oh, wait, this is you we're talking about. I bet you were studying. Man, you're amazing. You got the Prime Minister's Award the other day, too. You should go say hi to him while we're here. What? He was referring to the award I won over the summer break for some research I did. They just announced the results last week, so people are still talking about it. Yeah, it sounds impressive, but it's just a dumb award that gets handed out every year. They didn't give it to me because what I did was mind-blowing or exceptional. I just happened to be the best entry out of everyone this year. Oh well, my parents responded with their usual amount of interest, i.e. none. They're both workaholics who are always out and about on business or whatever. I sent them an email about it just out of familial duty, but apparently it wasn't even important enough to ping their radar. That's how meaningless the word is. Not that I didn't already know that. I mean, this is the Diet building, right? He's gotta be in here somewhere. I still find it funny that's actually what the Congress building for Japan is called. Or the building that Japan's versus of Congress version of Congress does their work in. Even if he is, I'm not gonna go say hi. He won't know who I am. But you got the Prime Minister's award. It's just a dumb piece of paper. To you, maybe. I bet your dream is to win the Nobel Prize, isn't it? So I bother with some rinky-dink award from the Prime Minister. Yeah, you can obviously hear that the teacher referred to Sarada by his last name, but since the other character doesn't even have... They didn't even bother to give him a first name, much less the last name. The just classmate 1 or something. It's just classmate 1 or something, so I think it said, Cesara, quit talking to your friend back there, or something along those lines. And the translators chose to use, hey, stop talking, you two in the back. Sorry. But yeah, there's other... That's a very minor or lesser complaint when it comes to some of the translation that I have. I have much worse complaints when it comes to the translation. You'll see when Koharu shows up. The Nobel Prize, eh? You know, if I won the Nobel Prize, that might actually get my parents' attention. I don't think I'd actually have a chance at winning that. Besides, there's something I find much more enjoyable and rewarding than trying to merit my parents' attention. Fuck, why? Every time I have a lot of reading, my body does this to me. Besides, there's something I find much more enjoyable and rewarding than trying to merit my parents' attention. Research. Natural science, engineering, technology, space. I want to know everything there is to know, from why the sky is blue to what the latest unearthed artifact is. There just aren't enough hours in the day. Summer vacation gives me a lot of free time, so I chose the subject I have the greatest interest in for my research topic, and a pretty common one at that. So common that you can buy the equipment and directions in pre-made chemistry kits at any department store. Naturally, it's more difficult to do the research without them. I, of course, eschewed the kits. Research is something you're meant to ruminate upon, formulate experiments and test your theories yourself. I got a better result that a store-bought kit would have yielded anyway, but it's still not good enough. It wasn't perfect. The only reason my shoddy work was given the Prime Minister's award was the subject matter. The vast majority of all the entries were focused on scientific mysteries like strange undersea ruins, ancient civilizations lost to time, and out-of-place artifacts. There's a lot of interest in such topics in the world at large today, so it's not surprising for that to be reflected in the entries. Still, it's easy to imagine the judge's eyes glazing over as seeing yet another entry with the same subject. I don't really care about accolades or glory, but winning the Prime Minister's award basically by default is particularly underwhelming. What I want more than anything is the means to take the images I have in my head and turn them into real, functioning objects. If I get good enough to win a Nobel Prize, then that should be doable too. My creations won't just function, they'll be perfect. No, they'll redefine perfection. Okay, kid, perfection is a fallacy created by humans. So, you could do you should only strive to do as good as you possibly can and to continuously improve, because perfection is impossible. You hit the threshold for what you think is perfection, and then that's still not enough, because but once you get to that point, you're like, how much I can go, this isn't actually perfect, I can keep going, I can do more. There's not perfection, nope, there is none. It's not real. This is a special class we're having today, everyone. I expect you all to be able to write an essay about it later. So be sure to pay very close attention, okay? The teacher's instructions jolted me out of my train of thought and reminded me that I was on a field trip to the diet building for my social studies class. I couldn't help but see the diet building as some stuffy, gloomy place. On TV, all you see are adults inside, screaming and arguing with one another. I pictured it being like the principal's office, just 100 times bigger. But then... oh look! School kids! They on a field trip? I guess they're getting a tour today too. Don't they look adorable? I guess we aren't the only ones here for a tour today. This place is actually more bright and cheery than I expected. Just look at how high the ceiling is. Oh. I really thought the diet building would have this old historical feel to it, but it's actually pretty new and modern. Look at those amazing windows. What's the term for that style of window again? Yo, Sarada! Come on, man! What are you doing? We gotta get moving! Oh, sorry. The diet building's design was chosen through a public contest. Construction began in Taisho Year 9 and ended in Showa Year 11. Wait. Okay. Taisho 9 to Showa 11. So that's 11 plus, wait. How many years were in the Taisho era again? The Taisho era lasted 15 years, so construction on this place took about 16 years. Wow, it's cool that you know that, Sarada. Huh? What are you talking about? We just went over this stuff in class a few days ago. Yeah, but the tests are mostly going to be on the Edo era, right? I sort of zoned out. What happened in Taisho, anyway? Well, World War I happened, for starters. Then there's the League of Nations. Really? That's all? Singing and acting were recognized as professions. Elevators were invented. It was a time of rapid cultural progress. Huh? I still can't remember all that. You're really good at history, you know? Like a teacher. Not really. All I was doing was reciting what it says in the textbook. It's not that you can't remember, it's just that you can't be bothered to try. In elementary school, you don't even need to do research or experiments. You just learn the lessons or just memorizing the textbook. The answers are all written right there. Even if they aren't, I can just go to the library. What's the point of coming here? Though if they let us explore on our own, that'd be a different story. Not like they would. Everyone goes at the same pace and gets the same lectures. How does the teacher expect us to write interesting essays like that? They say they're teaching individuality, but there's nothing individual about it. I'm sorry about the shit my nose is doing, fellow dragons. It pretty much does this every time I record. But it's going to be doing it a lot more because there is a dog hair stuck at the back of my throat somehow. And I can't get it out. And my nose has decided that, hey, we're going to drain back into your sinuses repeatedly until that hair is encapsulated in goop and can go down. That is what my body is doing. It's basically doing the same shit it did when I had a sore throat, although y'all probably don't know about that, because I think the recording where I talked about that also got destroyed. I'm gonna use the bathroom and get comfy real quick, fellow dragons. I will be back. Y'all won't notice I'm gone. Okay, we're on pause. We're going again. Just, gotta get my arms under the blankets and the controllers in my hands. There we go. Perfect. I am successfully cocooned. It is chilly in my room. I don't know, or not in my room, in my game lounge. I sleep in here a lot, but it's chilly in the room I'm in. Technically, every room in the house is my room. I own the house. It's house. I own. I do not want to own house. I just want my mom should be alive. I should not own house. She should own house. Because it was her house. Okay. Bit of StormDragon trauma trickled through. Grief is a form of trauma still. It's just not, it's its own separate category of trauma. Anyway, I'll learn far more from the research I do on my own at home. You know, you're kind of different, Sarada. Yeah. You're teacher-like. You're always talking about grown-up stuff. Well, considering that you only do one of two things when you get home, play or do your school-mandated homework, pretty much anything seems like grown-up stuff to you. So yeah, we are different, and it goes well beyond kinda. In fact, I don't want to be lumped in with you. I really don't. However, hearing him tell me that I'm different isn't exactly pleasant either. Humans have been forcibly socially programmed to treat the other as if it's bad. Those with bigotry and bullshit in their hearts exploited old leftover survival instincts to get people to... It's all bullshit. Now let's move on to the next area. Everyone, please follow me. Wow, look at this place. It's huge. Please keep quiet, everyone. This is where the Diet members discuss the laws that affect our everyday lives. Today, the Diet is in recess, so none of the members are here. When the next session begins, you can watch the proceedings on TV. This is a pretty impressive place. I can see why it took them 16 years to build it. There's another one of those windows with the designs. What the hell were they called again? It's stained glass. Oh, right. Stained glass windows. Wait, huh? It sounded like a girl's voice, but not one I recognize. Maybe she's from a different class? I didn't see anyone around who'd match that voice, no matter how hard I looked. Maybe I imagined it? The stained glass windows in the ceiling allow the room to be lit naturally. The colored panels diffuse the sun's light through the room. As you can see, the walls are carved with decorative reliefs. They are not only pretty, but also serve to reduce echoing. La 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 la. Huh? Hey, let's go over there. Where's that music coming from? Sarada. Does the dive building have its own BGM? BGM? What are you talking about? Bitch, you breaking the fourth wall on us? Yeah, that's gotta be it. That's the only reason there'd be music playing here. I don't hear any music. Huh? Did you leave your headphones in or something? At the mention of headphones, I reached for my ears, as I thought I wasn't wearing them. Come on, Sarada, let's go! A ghost, maybe? No, paranormal phenomena like that don't exist, but... Am I the only one who hears it? That can't be possible. If music is playing, other people should hear it too. The song itself isn't odd, though. In fact, it's really, really pretty. The song wouldn't have needed to loop if I were not reading out loud. Sarada. Again, you and I. Yeah, we just finished the prologue for the prologue. Suddenly I begin to feel weirdly strange. And yes, I'm aware that's a tautology. I don't only study science and history, you know. I have to study language too, because scientific papers are all written with complex vocabulary. Not so much complex vocabulary, it's a specific vernacular. It's a specific form of jargon. If you do scientific research, you're gonna end up picking up those words. This is just a 12-year-old trying to sound smarter than he is. He is a genius, but he's still 12. Also, he is not a romanceable character. Which is good. He's 12. Also, he's not trying to romance any of the other characters. Except that... Well, the secret ending of it revolves around him, but we're not... He's not part of the romance portion of this game. But I'm discombobulated right now. Please forgive the slip. Wait, who the hell am I apologizing to? There was someone, wasn't there? That's right. This unbelievably weird feeling hit me when that person disappeared. There was someone who was always with me, but not my mother. She was hardly ever around. A pet, maybe? No, I never had a pet. A friend, then? I guess that's within the realm of possibility. However, I still felt like the most likely candidate was the one I discarded at the start. My mother. can't put my finger on it. Strange. Someone close enough to be like a mother to me, but I had no memory of her. Huh? Everything just went white. Weird. Up until a second ago, I knew exactly where I was and what I was doing, but now I have no idea. My memories are slowly fading away, leaving only me behind. No. Stop. I want to stay here. Stop what? Where's here? What? Where am I? Oh god, crowd noise. I hate it. Hey, generic NPCs, shut up. Can I oh, shit. Nope. Give me a moment. That did nothing. That's going to be off until we're out of the crowd noise section. Ladies and gentlemen, step right up. You won't find fresher produce. I just love this song. Yeah, it's quite a pleasant tune. Where am I? What happened to the diet building? Where is everybody? Gray buildings lined a city street. Quite a few people donned kimonos, some were wearing regular clothes, but everything felt off. All of it, from the buildings to the people, was gray. It was like I was in an old movie. Am I dreaming? Yikes. Hey, step lively, kid. Don't stand around daydreaming. You're in everybody's way. I think... this has been fixed. What are you talking about? You're the one who ran into me. Huh? What the... I can't get up. For some reason, I had no feeling in my arms and legs. I had no idea how I was standing up right before. What the heck is happening? I can't move. I feel so cold. My hands were so pale, it was hard to believe they were really mine. It was almost like they were sculpted out of snow. I feel like I'm going to freeze to death. Please, somebody help me. No one on the busy street so much as even glanced my way. It was like they didn't even know I existed. I was all alone in an unknown place. If this was some kind of stupid dream, I really wanted to wake up. I may not believe in ghosts, but given my current situation, I was about ready to consider sleep paralysis as a plausible phenomena. Sleep paralysis is a real thing. But this would not be it. Anyone, please help me. Are you alright? Is something wrong? Huh? Oh dear, was that not right? Now where did I put my manual? Let's see, when you find someone who has fallen and can't get up, you, oh dear, now what? It doesn't say anything. Oh great, she's crazy. But it's not like I have a choice right now. She's the only one that's come to help. Stupid dog hair in my throat. What's on my lap? Oh, that's my phone. For a second there, I thought the cat had claimed a spot. I think there's something wrong with my legs. I can't stand up. Oh no, are you okay? I don't think so. My limbs had finally restarted to regain their feeling, but the chill wasn't going away. In fact, it was getting worse. Right. In this situation, I should, I'm cold. Huh? I'm cold. Very, very cold. Oh, I see. I should be able to get rid of your coldness. Huh? There isn't any of that here, so let's go over there, okay? And then the weird girl just picked me up and carried me into an alley. Please wait here a moment. The stupid hair in my throat is making consistency very difficult. And it was already difficult to begin with. I was already very inconsistent. The girl gathered up scraps of paper and trash into a pile and then crouched close to the ground. Shit. Suddenly, the bright light of a flame lit up the dark alley. I dragged myself closer to its blessed heat. I felt the heat slowly spread throughout my body. Oh, thank God, I can feel the warmth. That's good. The weird girl smiled. Wait, referring to the person who just saved me as weird is rude. I probably shouldn't do that. Thanks. Thanks. Oh, thanks. Oh, yes. This is where I respond. You're most welcome. You can speak normally if you want. I'm just a kid, not someone important. Speak normally? Was I speaking incorrectly somehow? My apologies. It wasn't really incorrect. You just don't need to be so formal. Huh? Short pink hair with big wide eyes. For some reason, her features reminded me of my class's pet rabbit. Wait a second. Pink? When did things go back to color? A few minutes ago, the entire world was in monochrome, but now everything was back to normal colors. Weird. Maybe I was just seeing things. Or that chill did something to my eyes. Her red scarf looks really pretty to me now. Excuse me, may I extinguish the fire now? Oh, go ahead. It looks like it's burning pretty good. How are you going to extinguish it? This should work. The weird girl produced a red cylinder. It looked vaguely familiar to me. Huh? She picked up the cylinder and for some reason began swinging it around. Ah! There, it's all out. Bitch, didn't anyone teach you pass? Pass? Point, aim, squeeze, sweep. What? Oh. This is a handy little item that allows you to put out a fire without using any water. It's called a fire extinguisher. You used that thing wrong. Yes, that's it. A fire extinguisher. Using a fire extinguisher to put out a fire makes sense, but why swing it around like that? Seriously, girl, you did it wrong. Oh dear, it's getting late now. I must go back home soon. What about you? What are you going to do? Ah, right. Hey, can you tell me where we are right now? This is Tokyo. What? No way. Is this some kind of new theme park I haven't heard of yet? Yeah, fuck. A theme park? I haven't heard of that before. baseball, department stores, Western style clothes. There are so many new things here. Huh? Those things are all new to you? Wait a minute. Stuff like baseball and department stores have all been around since the Taisho era at least. Yes. Is a theme park another one of those newfangled Taisho romance things? She spoke the words slowly, like her tongue hadn't gotten used to saying them. Then again, her tongue hasn't gotten used to saying a lot of things. Newfangled Taisho romance things. Romance could mean any number of things, but when combined with Taisho, it only really means one thing that I know of. Taisho era style and culture. But she called it new. New? Taisho romance? Wait, don't tell me you think this is the Taisho era? But this is the Taisho era. No way. That's impossible. I bolted from the alley, panic rising in my chest. The Taisho era? No way. It's not possible. She was just making a bad joke. A really, really bad joke. I couldn't have possibly traveled back in time nearly 100 years from the Heisei era to the Taisho era. That's just impossible. Yeah, I don't need that yet. Why does it have to be freaking L1? Shit. What are you doing today? I have plans to see a play, in fact. I must be off shortly. Oh, how delightful. Which play? This is some kind of theme park. One of those historical reenactment things. I just have to keep running until I find the exit. Excuse me. This can't be right. It just can't be. There's gotta be something going on here. I was born and raised in the Heisei era. I was just at the Diet building a minute ago. That building didn't even exist in the Taisho era. And now, that's all gone. I'm supposedly in the Taisho era. People don't just travel back through time. It's scientifically impossible. If we could invent time machines, we would have done it. This is all wrong. Doesn't seem like a dream. So does that mean I've lost my mind? What's happened to me? What am I supposed to do now? I want to go home. I see. So your home is somewhere not here. right? Yeah, it's really, really far away. If she's right, it's so far away, I don't know how I could possibly get back. I really hope this is a dream. If you need to go far away, would you like to come along with me then? Hmm? I'm about to get on a ship and go very far away. Maybe I'll pass where your house is. Huh? Wait, there's no reason for me to get my hopes up. Getting on a boat won't help anything. Don't tell me things like that. You don't even know where I live. Don't try to lure me in with maybes. There's no reason to think you're going anywhere near where I live. I'm sorry. But if I'm really in the Taisho era, what the fuck am I gonna do? Am I just stuck here all alone? I come from somewhere far away. Not far in place, but very far in time. I'm not from the Taisho era. I'm from a time way in the future. The future? Yeah. Not tomorrow, or the next day, or next year. I'm from the distant future. That's why I told you that my home is far away from here. Why am I saying this? Why even bother? If I did just travel back in time, no one will believe me. They'll think I'm just a little kid playing make-believe. Oh. Oh, shit. The yawning is a problem. I don't know why it happens. I have no way of stopping it. Is she going to take me to a lost children's center? Oh, wait. Those don't exist yet. What am I gonna do? I'm sorry. I really don't understand what you're saying. But maybe while we're traveling, I'll learn enough from you that I'll be able to understand. But why would she be willing to do that for me? We just met. And after I just lashed out at her a minute ago, too. Oh, why? Why every dialogue box now? What the hell? I do know that the future is a very far away place, and I'm not sure how one would return there. But are you sure you don't want to come with me? I want to help you find your way home. I'm hoping it's not picking up the audio coming out of the TV, too. If I turn that down too much, then the game also won't be audible. As I found out with this damn setup with frickin' Code Lyoko Quest for Infinity, it seems to be doing that shit again. Weird, the Switch didn't do that before. But this girl really is a weirdo. First, she saved a kid she didn't know who was freezing on to death in the street, especially when everyone else was ignoring him. So clearly there must be something wrong with her if everyone else ignores me. Then, when that kid suddenly went crazy and started spewing a bunch of nonsense, she didn't push him away. Instead of just saying, "I don't understand," and leaving, she made an effort to try and understand. Repeatedly. Now this girl, whose name I don't even know, is holding her hand out to me. I reached up and took it. I didn't even give it a second thought. Hey, what's your name? Huh? Your name. I mean, I have to call you something, right? I'm Sarada Suzuhara. Name? My name? What's my name again? What? No, please not now. Hold on a moment, it'll come to me. Oh, fuck, yours too. Why? You forgot your own name? Did you fall and hit your head or something? No, I don't think I did. It's just been a very long time since anyone's actually called me by it. Huh? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I can't seem to remember what it is. But, don't worry. I'll let you know the instant it comes to mind. It's very nice to meet you, Sarata. Sarata-san. Yes, okay, see, here's the start of the inconsistencies. Please don't call me mister. It sounds all hoity-toity. Then what would you like me to call you? Just Sarada is fine. What? That's far too informal. I couldn't do that. Okay. Here's where the inconsistencies start. And it mostly applies to this pink-haired chick in particular. They will have the voice actor or actress, in this case, since it's mostly her, voice actress. Or, you know what? No. Yeah, they'll have the voice actor. The voice actor says the character's first name with an honorific, but then the text says the last name. In the dialogue just now, what was actually going on was he was telling her to use the slightly more informal honorific kun. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that incorrectly. I guess during the translation process, the people translating the game decided, oh no, the players aren't going to understand the Japanese honorific system. They're not going to understand what is what. That's not going to work. So instead of doing what most manga books do and have a brief page saying, hey, these are the most commonly used honorifics that you'll probably run into them in this game. Here's what they mean. And then using those and keeping it matched to the text, they decided to just place the character's last name. I'm going to do my best to read it as in the way that the actor says it, in the way that it's supposed to be, and not the mistake the translators made. And what's worse is they actually changed a few instances of that in the PS Vita version of the game, that this is a supposedly improved translation of. Like, that was already an English translation. They released the Vita version of the game over here with a translation. There's an instance where this pink-haired girl calls another character Mr. Akito in the text. In this, the text box, where in the previous version of the game said Mr. Akito, when she had said Akito-kun, it says his last name instead. So they actually made it worse. They fixed the few instances that were good for consistency's sake, but they fixed it in the wrong direction. They fixed the few that were fine. I went on a whole rant about this in the previous recording that I had to trash because it was so echoey. So yeah, that's what's going on there. This is the only time I'm going to complain about it this time around. Just know it pisses me off that they did that, and if they have the opportunity to release a patch that fixes this in the text files, because it is very easy to edit the dialogue files. It is. It could easily be done. If they ever release it on PC, modders are definitely going to do that. It's easy to do, it's just tedious as fuck. I get why they didn't want to go through the tedium, but if you're gonna change it, don't make it less consistent. It would have been better if they hadn't changed it at all on that front. Okay, this rant is now over. Just use my first name with the honorific kun. it's more polite. You're not dropping the. You're not completely dropping the honorific. I definitely get why that would be weird. It's supposed to be a personal thing anyway. I just don't give a fuck about the honorific system of my own damn culture, apparently. But oh, and I'm reading as Sarada. I am not Japanese. Sarada is. All these characters are. That's why I'm doing it that way. I just wanted to throw that disclaimer in the middle of the attempted correction that I'm trying to do for Sarada's text. So, yeah, just call me Sarada-kun, I guess. It's more polite, but it's more polite than dropping the honorific entirely, and it's less weird since you're older than me, and calling me Sarada-san is weird and kind of uncomfy for me, definitely. Ah, I see. They seriously could have put a fucking honorific guide page in extras that they could have just had be unlocked by default. And, like, if you understand, you understand. If you don't, you have the fucking guide. If you've seen enough various Japanese medias, if you engage in with a lot of anime and manga and other visual novels that are Japanese of origin, then you already fucking know this shit. That's great. You don't need the guide. If you're new to this stuff, boom, there's a guide right fucking there. Hell, you can even put it as an option up in the menu. It's like you could go under options and be like, have honorific guide be a box there. It would not have been that hard to program. Even a noob like me could have made the page and had it and added it to the existing code. It would have been jank as fuck if it was me, but I could do it. Professionals could do it not jank. Easy. But yeah. Back to I'm done. I'm done. There's so many better ways they could have done that, but I'm done. I'm not going to bring it up again. Even though I'm gonna have to read this Koharu a lot and it's gonna bother me a lot. Nodding sagely to herself, she took out a memo pad and started scribbling. What are you doing? Making the honorific guide that the developers didn't add. I'm writing down what I learned, that way I won't forget. Also, I'm creating the honorific guide that the English translators forgot to add to the game. I don't usually regret my decisions, but it looks like I made a bad choice. You're certainly cheery now. Yes, I am. It's hard to believe she's older. Talking to her feels like talking to a classmate. That's a school uniform she's wearing, right? Taisho era's sailor outfits aren't really all that unnatural looking. Big collar, bright red scarf, and a pleated skirt. Yep, that's a sailor outfit, alright. So, how old are you? Way to go, genius. She doesn't even remember her own name. Why would she remember her age? I'm 17. Huh? Why are you so surprised? I didn't think you'd remember your age. I may be forgetful, but even I can remember my own age. Okay, another interruption for clarification. One, her mental age is absolutely going to be younger than her physical age. And two, she might not actually know her age. For reasons that I will not get into right now because they are absolute spoilers. But you'll also understand why I think that in a moment as well, without the spoilers. I may be forgetful, but even I can remember my own age. What button do I press to doubt? Is she waiting for a response to that? If there's some meme out there somewhere I remember seeing that there's... What was the button I was supposed to press to doubt? Is it X? I was supposed to press X to doubt. I'm not going to, because that shifts the game into auto mode, but what button to press to doubt? They said they would come get me when I turned 17. So I made certain to count every single day until I turned 17. I see. That sure is a lot of days to keep track of. It's really hard for me to get a read on her. Wait a second. She's wearing a school uniform, so... You said you haven't talked to anyone in a long time, but you're wearing a school uniform. Oh, this? Someone gave this to me. What? It's just cosplay, then? Whatever, I'm not going to judge anyone based on their hobbies. Anyway, I thought we were heading to the harbor. No, we're going to my house. Oh, right, you're getting picked up. It makes sense that they wouldn't leave someone as spacey as she is alone for long. She must have a responsible adult watching her. About that, Sarada. No. Hold on. Where did you say that ship was taking you again? Who knows? I can't wait to find out. Who else is going to be on it? I don't know. I can't wait to meet them. Oh. How in the world did I make such an obvious and egregious error in judgment? Hey, I I know you're super excited about all of this, but... Oh! What? What is it? The weird girl looked up into the sky, so I directed my gaze upwards as well. A single pink petal came floating down, and that is a lot more than one now. What is this? A cherry blossom petal? Well, I don't see any cherry trees anywhere. It's the ship! We have to hurry! What? But we're in the middle of town. Where's a boat going to dock? Come on, we need to hurry! Wait for me! Where's this boat? I don't see it anywhere. I'm not sure, actually, but I think it's over this way. Is the harbor this way? Look, I have to say that this whole ship thing is just sounding more and more dangerous to me. Huh? Dangerous? Why? Well, you don't know who else is going to be on it. You don't even know where it's going to be or where it's headed. What about that doesn't sound dangerous? Huh? It feels weird to say this to somebody who's supposedly 5 years older than me, but you should be more careful. Didn't anyone tell you not to go with strangers? Oh, well, not that I can talk. No, that's besides the point. Anyway. Oh, this is amazing. Huh? That is not a ship. Well, what the hell is that? I think it's the ship coming to get us. That's no ship. That's a ball. That's a big ball. What? It's not? That's... I don't know what that is. It's not an airplane, a helicopter, or even a hot air balloon. Or a blimp. Were blimps a thing yet? Were blimps a thing in the Taisho era? I don't remember. So why not just call it a ship? But ships don't usually fly. This isn't Final Fantasy. Besides, the ones that do didn't exist back in the Taisho era, did they? None of the books say anything about this. Come on, let's go! What? Thank you very much for coming to get me. Now I can finally... Huh? Well, I'm inside. So what is this thing actually supposed to be? It's definitely not like any boat I've ever seen. There's trees and a spring. It looks like there's an entire city here, actually. Wait, I think I know what it is. A flying mode of transport that's not an airplane, helicopter, or balloon is probably... What? I only believe in things that can be observed and explained by science. But something like this didn't even exist in my time, the Heisei era. I think this is an unidentified flying object. It's a UFO. UFO? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I believe in aliens, but this... Oh, hi. What the heck? Yeah. It was a vine. Vines had wrapped themselves around our ankles. Where did they come from? How did they grow this quickly? Or how did they grow this big this quickly? And why do they move like tentacles? There was only one answer now. I didn't like it, but all the evidence pointed to one conclusion. This place really is a... What the hell? It's a girl and a kid. So it is, huh? What's going on? Hey, let's go! Shut up and quit squirming, kid. They'll find us. Well, that's, What appeared next weren't the gray-skinned, squat, bug-eyed aliens I'd expected. Instead, it was two teenage guys. It was hard to tell from the angle, but... It was hard to tell from the angle I was at, but they looked human. They Aren't space aliens? Wait, it could just be a hologram they're projecting or something. But please let us go. Easy, easy. We aren't gonna hurt you. Besides, it'd be easy for you to escape if you wanted to, wouldn't it? What are you talking about? There's no way an innocent boy and girl could stand up to space alien technology. A space alien? What are you blabbering about? Who cares? Anyone calling themselves innocent isn't worth the trouble. If you want out, get yourself out. Sarata-kun, please. Please, you have to let us go. The poor things. Akito, you're overdoing it. Put a sock in it, Kakeru. We can't afford to take it easy on them just because it's a kid and a girl. They could be with them. I know. Sheesh. I'm just not really comfortable with the idea of picking on girls, especially helpless ones. No, stop it! You got a short memory, kid? I told you, if you want to get out, you're gonna have to do it on your own. Or can't you, eh? I'm not going to call Akito that last thing. But, I could very much see why Sarata would come to that conclusion, given the situation. Quit speaking nonsense, you holographic cryptid lech! But... Wow. I'm not quite sure I understood all of that. But he's obviously insulting you, Akito. What? Me? Hold up. All this crap has got to be at least 90% your fault. Ugh, get off already. I can't breathe. I said shut it, brat. Sarata-kun. That's quite enough, both of you. What? For a moment I thought the aliens had finally showed up, but this time it was a woman. She is really pretty, but is she a human? Wait a minute, that outfit. She's wearing the same uniform as Miss Weirdo. Damn it, what the hell are you doing out here, huh? Damn it, what the hell are you doing here, huh? Nobody called for you. Kakeru, I would not have expected to find that you had a part in this. I assume that if trouble arose, it would be the work of that lout. didn't want to let things get out of hand. It's better to have things sorted out sooner rather than later, don't you agree? Besides, look at what she's wearing. The black-haired woman looked at Miss Weirdo and blinked. She didn't seem to recognize her. Excuse me? True, several questions do spring to mind. But do you really think this is the best way to go about getting information from them? Sorry. The vines that constricted our legs were treated with a rustling hiss. What just happened? Plants aren't supposed to be able to move like that. There, I'm sorry. That was mean of us. It's okay. I don't mind. Please, just let Sarata-kun go. Kakeru, you bastard. Why the hell just stop? Let the child go now. If you refuse... Or what? What can you possibly do to me with your powers, I mean, technically, she could... If she used her powers correctly, she could cut you in half. But I don't think that's occurred to her. Otherwise, we'd be down a character already. I do not need to use my powers to deal with you. Just then another woman appeared behind him. She had pale violet hair. There it is again. She's also got the same uniform as Miss Weirdo. Wait, since when was she there? I didn't see her a second ago. Beep. Cute little chicken. What the heck? Baby chickens. Looking around, I noticed a clutch of cute, fluffy, yellow chicks had appeared. The violet-haired woman picked one up and tossed it. Okay. Yeah! The little chick deftly fluttered to a stop atop my head. Upon seeing that, the guy screamed and ran away for some reason. Sarata-kun, thank goodness. Are you alright? They didn't hurt you, did they? I'm fine. Are you sure? Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. There's nothing you need to apologize for. Hey guys, what's with the racket? What? Fighting again? I told you, pull this crap again and you're kicked out. No, this time it was entirely my fault. The girls did nothing wrong. Oh, I could have sworn I heard Akito scream. Hang on. Who are they? Did we just get two members? Yes, sir. More holographic aliens. Just how many of them are there on this ship? Two at once, huh? A kid and a girl? Yeah, it was all rather sudden. I'm afraid Akito and I may have overreacted a little. Also, look at what she's wearing. Oh. Well, new people's always a good thing. We gotta introduce everybody. Come on, this way. I need to figure out voices for everyone. I'll probably end up slipping into people naturally at some point. Some characters I've already found are more fun to voice than others. Some are a bit of a pain in the ass, and most of them are going to sound the same. Miss Weirdo and I were escorted to a large room. Nothing about it looked like it was from the Taisho era at all. But then again, nothing about this place made any sense. I mean, this whole enormous structure is just flying in the sky after all. So, these are our two new guests. They're both awfully cute. Wow, she's so pretty. She looks like she could be a fashion model, except wait, is she wearing the boys' version of the uniform? All the other girls I've seen so far are wearing they're wearing the same uniform as Miss Weirdo. Maybe she just prefers wearing the men's uniform? Is this everyone? Looks like it. No, it's not. We're still missing Senri, Ron, and Itsuki. Plus, Akito ran off somewhere. Huh? Man, there's not a scrap of cooperative spirit between the lot of them. Is everyone from the Taisho era this weird? Wait, I'm not even sure they're all human. Well, I'll just have to send them over to say hello later. I'm Kakeru Yuiga. Sorry about earlier. It's alright. Kakeru, did you do something to them? Yeah, I kind of attacked them the moment I first laid eyes on them. That doesn't sound like the proper way to greet ladies or children. I know, and I'm really sorry, yeah? If anything still hurts, please let me know. I have access to all kinds of medicine. Who's texting me? I'll respond to that later. Yes, thank you very much, we will. My name is Sakuya Nijo. You've just arrived and already we've caused you grief. I'm very sorry. I am going to struggle to not have Sakuya sound like two other characters with similar voices. Because he's a quiet dude. Also, Yes, Sarata did misgender Sakuya. No, no, it's alright, really. Wait, she's a he? But he looks too pretty to be a guy. Sarata, you know that's not how it works. Maybe you don't. That's not how it works, kiddo. I am Mikoto Kuga, one of only 2 women residing aboard this ship. And I am Nanami Shiranui. That means light that shines across the 7 seas. Interesting name, don't you think? Is she trying to imply that she's a sailor or a pirate or something? Sounds fishy. Mikoto and I have been friends since childhood. If you have any issues or questions about her, just let me know. I cannot stop her from kicking your ass, though. If you do something that makes her want to kick your ass, be warned, I can do nothing about that. She will do it. Okay. Though, she's definitely staring at him with the look that says, "Don't you even dare." He must carry childhood pictures of the 2 of them with him. What? I'm up now? Okay. The name's Masamune Toya. I know what you're thinking. Please don't make fun of my name. I'm what qualifies as an elder around here. If you need anything, come see me. Yeah, we've all played enough JRPGs around here that we all know Masamune's name is a fucking sword. However, I will not just... When I played this on the PS Vita version, I just jokingly called him Sword every time his name came up. I will not be doing that this time, because there is a character in a thing I've watched in the past whose name is actually just Sword, who is a way better character than this fucker. Also, I'll be continuing a bit I started... I sort of started in the last attempted recording. It's technically 2 different bits, actually, because I find them delightful. Oh, me next. I'm Heishio Tamaru. It's great to meet you. Oh yeah, we never got your names, did we? My name, Uh-oh. I'm Sarata Suzuhara. Sarata, eh? Cool. Your name's got a real happy, energetic feel to it. What's that supposed to mean? Mind telling us your name, miss? Oh, right. My name is, Is something wrong? She doesn't remember her name, actually. She told me no one's called her by it for a long time, so she forgot what it was. Not called by name. God, what kind of life have you lived? What the heck? If you don't remember your first name, what about your last name? My last name? I'm afraid I can't remember that either. Whoa, for real? Poor thing. I'm sorry. Well, then why don't I give you mine? What the fuck, Kakeru? Kakeru, that is not something a real gentleman would offer a lady so frivolously. Huh? Maybe these people really are normal humans. They're certainly acting like it. And I could have just been imagining those vines moving. Or maybe they're animatronic. Yeah, that has to be it. I was just imagining things. Those vines didn't move on their own. I was just confused and tripped into them. And then out of them without moving. Besides, I haven't abandoned the it's all a dream theory yet anyway. In fact, my alarm could start ringing at any moment. You may have forgotten your name, but am I correct in assuming that you are aware of your powers? Powers? Are both of you espers? Oh. Espers? What on earth is she talking about? All of a sudden the atmosphere in the room became heavy, like all the smiles and laughter from moments ago had frozen over. The others looked at us with a mixture of pity and sadness. But Miss Weirdo apparently understood their question. She nodded slowly. Yes, I am an esper. I see. That is all I needed to know. If you do not want to tell us about your powers, that is your choice. What about the boy? Huh? Me? I'm not... Sarata-kun isn't. I brought him along with me, that's all. You brought him? So he's just a regular kid, not an esper. Yes. Really, that's... Please? He was lost. I wanted to help him find his way home. Home? We're going to America, you know. As far as I can tell, this kid's Japanese. I doubt we're going anywhere near his home. Well, it's in Japan, but it's lots farther away than that, right, Sarata-kun? That makes no sense. If this isn't all just a crazy dream, then I've come here from the future. Even hey, she's like, what the fuck, man? Say what? The future? My apologies, dear boy, but I'm afraid we do not have the time to entertain childish flights of fancy. It's not childish nonsense. It's true. I was born and raised in the Heisei era. Heisei? This is the Taisho era, right? Yeah, it is. The era I'm from is a century in the future. Seriously? I could tell you tons of things that are going to happen. World War I, the bubble economy, even who the 96th Prime Minister will be. World War I, eh? Whoa, great. Hey guys, we've got a prophet on board now. Hey, if I were holding the touchscreen, I would provide you head pats, you poor, stupid dumbass. You poor, dumb 19-year-old. You dumb man. What? You cannot actually believe what this child is saying. If Otomaru believes it, it's probably true. So, a mystery guest is from the future. How fascinating. Huh, they all took this a lot more calmly than I expected. It's way too crazy not to be true, really. I agree. This is absurd. What's wrong with all of you? You're honestly going to accept his outlandish tale as fact? Just like that? I knew it. He's not lying, though. Everything he said is the truth. The curly-haired himbo spoke matter-of-factly. I certainly... Wait, just... Would Heishi count as a himbo? I don't know. I don't use that word often. I'm not an expert on that genre of character type. I certainly wasn't lying, but why is he so confident that I'm telling the truth? That's right. Sarata-kun is from the future. That's why he doesn't know how to get back home. Alright. Let's take him to go see the world. Truth or lies, I'm not going to abandon a little kid. Then it's okay for Sarata-kun to stay here? Yeah, I'll try to make it all work. I very much hope the TV's audio is not being picked up by the mic. Although even if it is exactly simultaneous with what's coming out of my headphones. Not even a second of delay, so maybe even if it does get picked up, y'all won't notice. If y'all do, I apologize, but it won't be it'll be faint. The recording will still be more usable than if my voice was what was echoing. I don't understand the echo situation. It shouldn't have been picking up two different microphones to begin with. I don't know why it suddenly decided to grab my laptop's microphone too. I have not updated OBS. The last time I updated it, I had to roll back because it's like, your plugins are outdated. I wasn't using plugins. So, your plugins are outdated. I wasn't using those though. Doesn't matter. Update your video drivers. They're outdated. They aren't though. They're outdated for this program. Update them anyway. Find an update that doesn't exist. Fuck you, OBS. We're rolling your ass back. So yeah, that was a problem. So I have not updated it since, even though multiple updates have happened since. Why would I risk breaking literally everything and having it be unfixable because it's looking for plugins that don't exist when I can just leave it at the version I've got and know what the fuck I'm doing? Thank you so much. Sarata-kun, did you hear that? They're going to help. I'm sure you'll find your way home now. Right. I can't say I know what just happened, but it looks like things might be working out. America was way more technologically advanced than Japan during the Taisho era. Maybe I'll find a clue there. Wait a moment. The child is not our most pressing issue today. There is another matter which we need to address immediately. Huh? What's that? Her clothes. All at once, everyone's eyes turned to Miss Weirdo and her sailor uniform. But is policy not to pry into the life or powers of a crew member? This is just too much to turn a blind eye to. Huh? Oh, I get it! Her clothes! She's wearing the same outfit as you two! Will someone please keep him quiet? Did I do something wrong? Where did you get that outfit? It was given to me by someone. Do you know who? Miss Weirdo looked down and fidgeted with her hands in her lap. Scared. Suddenly the room's atmosphere turned awkward. It was like she was being picked on for some reason, and that made me mad. Okay, it's not time yet, but just a warning. I may accidentally spoil things in this game about other parts of this game. Routes overlap, and I'm gonna try not to, but it's a thing that might happen. Hey, why are you interrogating her all of a sudden? Who cares what clothes we're wearing? In this case, I'm afraid it matters a great deal. That outfit is the world's uniform. Huh? The world's. The rest of us received that uniform once we got on this ship. So how and why did she have it before she was picked up? Perhaps it was stolen. Stolen? Who are you? I'm not sure I understand, but basically I guess they think it's odd for her to be wearing that particular outfit. Maybe it's like somebody having a school's uniform before they even enroll there. Oh boy, I've fucked up, fellow dragons. I can already feel my voice getting ragged. We've been going for 2 hours straight. If I look at it that way, I can see how it could be considered wrong for her to be wearing it. Still, for them to treat her like some kind of thief is going way overboard. So she's into cosplay. What's bad about that? She's a strange person. It makes sense that she'd have some strange hobbies too. There's nothing strange about cosplay, Sarada. It's just an expensive hobby. Cosplay. Is that one of your future words? I've never heard the term before, but it does have an alluring ring to it. Look, I don't know how important that uniform is, but I know she's not the kind of person who would steal things to support her hobby. Why were they so willing to help me, but so mean to her? Sarata-kun, I really did get this outfit from someone. I just haven't seen them for years and years, and... Sorry. But they aren't the kind of person to do bad things. I promise, but, I'm sorry. I really don't know who they are. A stranger just gives you clothes, and you just put them on. You're awfully trusting. Oh. I can't say for certain how she came to be in possession of that outfit. But I'm certain that she's telling us all the truth. She says she doesn't know who gave it to her. Can't we just accept that and leave her be? None of this is helping me. I'm still totally lost. Idiot. Hey, shut up. Hey, shut up. It's pointless for us to keep talking about it. It's not like we could turn over to the cops for stealing our uniform. The ship's already flying. Huh? True, there are no authorities stationed in the sky. There's no one we can turn her over to. Wait, flying? What? My word, why the scream? We're flying, like actually flying, right now. Oh, yeah, the ship came flying down when it picked us up. So much has happened since then, I'd completely forgotten. But when did it start flying? I don't remember hearing any takeoff noise. There would have been some kind of sound, right? I would have felt it lift off. But there was nothing. Plus, how is this thing flying in the first place? How is this round structure actually flying? Where's the engine? I didn't see any rocket boosters or propellers. I don't believe it. Sarata-kun? Just the same smiling. Just the same smiling sprite, no different. Sarata-kun, what's wrong? He fainted. Oh no! Are you alright? Hang in there! Sarata-kun! I'm going to take a quick intermission to try to get this damn dog hair out of my throat one more time. Yeah. Kid, don't call video games lies! But, yeah, no, I'm going to take a intermission to try to get this damn dog hair out of the back of my throat and make myself some hot tea, because all this reading out loud is bad for my throat if I don't take breaks. And when I recorded this the first time, I was smart enough to have some nice hot tea with lemon next to me. This time, I was not. So I'll be back. I burnt my tongue on the tea, but I've rested sufficiently. I don't believe in anything that can't be proven scientifically. I can't stand video games. Sarada, we take offense to that, kiddo. All of us. Movies, manga, or novels, they're nothing. They're nothing but lies. They talk about pretty dreams and perfect ideals, but in the end, it's all fake. Says the dude that wants to strive for perfection in his particular field of research. Magic doesn't exist, nor do superpowers. If they did, whoever had them would have taken over the world long ago. I mean, there is a circumstance where he would be wrong about that. They might have taken over the world. There's actually two circumstances. They either take over the world, destroy the world, because they were abused prior to their powers awakening, and then they're like, yo, humanity sucks. Let's just get rid of everything and start over. Let another species have their turn. Or be so afraid that they would hide their powers and try so hard to never, like, they'd be so afraid, like, oh, someone else would use me as a human weapon and treat me like I'm not a person. Because, I mean, we already, as humanity, treat anyone that's slightly different as not a person. If you're different, neurologically speaking, you're treated like you're not a person. As someone that's different, neurologically speaking, I have been treated like I'm not a person. And then there's where in this, not just in the state or the country, but the city I live in particular, if you are not the right shade of melanin, if you do not have the correct melanin concentration in your skin, then you are not a person to a lot of people, and that is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting that those people are like that. Having a different concentration of melanin in your skin does not make you any less of a person than someone else. But people in the town I live in do not agree with me on that. And they need to just hurry up. A lot of them need to just hurry up and age out of existence and stop talking. The rest of them, well, they're already out. The ones that aren't going to age out of existence and have picked up their very backwards and dated thinking from their grandparents and parents, the ones that won't age out of existence right away, are already outnumbered. They're already outnumbered by the Hispanic and the growing black community in this town. Both have been growing for years, and it is great. I say that the best way to get back at the racist-ass, fucking rapist bitch of a Civil War general that the town I live in was named after, not even one that's it's not even a well-known Civil War general, it just happens to be one. This damn fuckwad that this town is named after. I think the best thing we can do, rather than changing the name of the town, is making it one of the most progressive cities in the state. That's the biggest slap in the face to that fucker that we could possibly give. Set a good example instead of following his crappy one. But yeah, no, Sarada, stop sending me on tangents. Time travel is not possible. It cannot scientifically be done. If it were, my entire worldview would crumble. To quote a Dimitri Martin joke, just get a cardboard box and write time machine on the outside in Sharpie. It'll be accurate, because you'll be moving forward at regular speed. You could also do the same thing by getting out of the box. Also, since I brought up Dimitri Martin, thanks to the time travel bullshit that Sarada just brought up, a few years ago I was watching We Bare Bears, and I finally managed to see the credits and realized, no wonder Ice Bear is Best Bear. Dimitri Martin is Ice Bear. How did I not notice this? When I was younger, Dimitri Martin was my favorite comedian. He's not anymore. He's still up in the top. He's in my top 4 favorite comedians. Sometimes 5. He and Jim Jeffries trade places a lot. It depends on any given day as to whether I'm slightly offended by Jim Jeffries or not. Even when I'm offended, I find him hilarious, though. You can find things offensive, but also find them hilarious. It's just a matter of what degree of offensive it happens to be. And the context behind it. And then there's instances of some contexts are just never okay. No, the context doesn't matter. Some degrees of offensive and or inappropriate are just never okay. I have not found many comedians that, there are only a few comedians where I've ever heard their stuff that it's never okay. Where they make jokes that are definitely not okay ever in any circumstance. Even if they would have been okay in the past. But technically they weren't okay in the past. It just, no one was calling them on it because people didn't care if certain people got offended. Right now, my top 4 favorite comedians are Dimitri Martin's is currently in 4th. Hannah Gatsby is in 3rd. Bert Kreischer is in 2nd at the moment. He drops off the list entirely sometimes. And everyone else moves up a space. So sometimes Dimitri's in 3rd. And, John Mulaney is in 1st right now. Especially if I'm missing Mama. If I miss Mama, John Mulaney is definitely in 1st. And sometimes if I'm missing her really bad, Chris D'Elia swaps out with someone else on the top 4, but, you know, everyone likes different comedians. And that's great. Wow, I keep going on tangents in this already way too long episode that it's gonna be a bitch to edit. I'm gonna have to already tack something on to the beginning of it. And my editing software had got the default editing software on my video editing software on my computer became defunct as of this morning. Maybe even a few days ago, but when I opened it, it's like, yeah, you can't use this anymore. Download this free thing that's basically the same, that's slightly better. It's like, Microsoft, fuck you. Fine, because I need editing software and I has money problems right now. I have car payments to make, so fuck you. I will do it, but fuck you. I will not give in to your microtransactions, however. You're not offering me anything that I can't make myself. But yeah, time travel is not possible. It cannot scientifically be done. If it were, my entire worldview would crumble. You're constantly moving forward at a regular speed. Time travel, flying spheres, moving plants. I've had enough. Please, just let me wake up. Is Sarata-kun going to be okay? He isn't waking up. Sleep is good for the young. Some rest might actually be just what he needs. He'll wake up when he wakes up. For now, let's just let him sleep. Though I am surprised someone other than Heishi would willingly wander aboard this ship without someone else dragging him. Or without someone else dragging them. Maybe she's like him. It doesn't look like she knows why we Espers gather on this ship, or much of anything else, really. True. I really don't understand much. Well, now that this has happened a second time, I shall no longer be surprised. We Espers have been dispatched from Japan as special emissaries to other nations of the world. We are to use our powers for peace. That is the duty the world has assigned to us. Our duty? Alternately, one could say the powers that be are just trying really hard to keep us from gathering together in the Far East. You doubt the orders the world has given you? Do you know which country I'm going to be sent to? England, America, Germany, France, Russia. The possibilities go on. None of us know where we'll be sent yet, though I assume it will be one of the larger world powers. That's good news. If we get to lots of different places, then maybe we'll be able to find Saratakun's home. Koharu's voice is starting to... It feels wrong. You're weird. So are you, Nanami. Then again, everyone on this ship is a little weird. Everyone on the planet is a little weird. Where am I? I doubt we're in for a long journey. However, there will still be an issue with the rooms. Given how large this ship is, I'm confounded that there are only a total of 9 rooms. Yuiga and Toya are already splitting a room. Now we need to find space for 2 more. Oh dear. I apologize for causing you all so much trouble. You certainly are formal. You were being extraordinarily polite to the boy, too. Is it just a habit, perhaps? How old are you? I'm 17. I'm 16. And Mikoto is 18. I guess I'm the youngest girl on the ship. I see. Wait, that was Koharu. I see. Is it proper to use son when speaking to girls my own age? I'm not sure. I should have asked Sarata-kun when I had the chance. Moving on. Right now our first problem is what to do with the little one here. Little one? She's talking about Suzuhara. Where's he going to sleep? He's a kid, but he still can't share a room with any of us girls. Well, he is tiny. He could probably sleep just about anywhere. Is this bitch trying to make me sleep in a closet? This bitch is gonna make me sleep in a broom closet, isn't she? True. Sarata-kun may be small, but he still deserves a proper bed with real sheets and everything on which to sleep. A tiny bed for the tiny boy, eh? Will everyone stop making fun of my height? Oh, you're awake. You knew I was awake this whole time, didn't you? Oh, good morning, Sarata-kun. I was so worried about you, we couldn't wake you up at all. These bitches were going to make me sleep in a broom closet. For today, at least, go room with Kakeru and Masamune. I doubt either of them will complain much. Kakeru and Masamune. Yeah, no, the order swap makes no sense here. It's a minor change, and the names are still said, but why the hell? The actor clearly said Kakeru first, but it swapped it in translation somehow. I don't know why they did that. You'd think he'd be a little more traumatized by Akito, though. No way. I don't want to go anywhere near that guy. Why not? Because he attacked us for no reason. I don't want to share a room with him. Oh, right. He did admit to doing that earlier, didn't he? So, put bluntly, you're saying that you don't want to be separated from her, right? He said nothing of the sort. I never said that. This is simple self-preservation. That's all. Yeah, I'd be really scared to be with him after that too, Sarata-kun. I guess it makes sense for a regular person to be skittish if an Esper used their powers on them. What are these powers you keep talking about? Do you Espers really have superpowers? If you're on board long enough, you'll find out. Some of us don't bother hiding them. Wait a minute. The vines. Could someone have been making them move with their superpowers? No, people can't have superpowers, but they probably aren't aliens either. But plants don't move on their own. Genetically modified carnivorous plants, then. Think whatever you want. Just don't give Kakeru ideas. Speaking of sleeping, we still have not figured out the room situation. There were fights about this mere days ago. Aside from Kakeru and Masamune, all the men are being obstinate boors about it. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep for the night. Why don't the two of you come with me for now? Just as I suspected, the boy's frightened of me for some reason. I'm not afraid of you. You can share my room, Nanami. The young lad and the new girl can sleep in your room. It's not ideal, but we are short on options. I will devise a more permanent solution tomorrow. You should be able to bear with the situation for a little while. Okay. Thank you very much. They're the same age as you, so you can use Chan instead of Kun. Just call them by their first name and say Chan. Nanami-chan. What? Eep, nothing. Never mind. If it weren't so tedious to do, and I didn't already have a fuck ton of editing for this series that I was going to have to do, I would put a non-demonai counter. 'Cause I swear that is this game's favorite word. If y'all want to keep track in the comments of how many times this game says that phrase, then that would be hilarious. I may go through and after the series is up for a while and watch it partially to try to get used to my own damn voice. Because I have to do that. I do that for all my videos. I watch them all at least once to try to force myself to stop hating my voice. It's not working so far. I mean, it's working a little. I can recognize my voice as being my own voice. I still hate it. Is there anything this girl does know? I should be able to free up some time tomorrow to find a better place for the boy to sleep. What are you going to do? Me? Who is it? Good evening, ladies. Do you got a moment? A gentleman better have a good reason for visiting a lady's room at this time of night. Oh, I do. See, it's about tomorrow. Hey, you not having a name makes things really inconvenient. I have business with you tomorrow. With me? Yes, I'd like to give you a tour of the ship to apologize for my actions earlier. Really? This guy's sus. Hitting on her already? Could you please not put it like that? I'm trying to be nice. I'm just trying to be nice to our new shipmates. Is that so? Because from where I stand, you appear to be attempting to recruit them for your team. His team? Are there teams here? We are the only humans on this ship. That means all cooking, laundry, cleaning, and so forth is done by us. Chores are divided by team. This week's my team's turn to cook. Nijo-san's team is on break. Yuiga's team has been assigned responsibility for the second floor. My team is a little special, you see. I could use some more people. I see. Relax. These teams are not factions or classes. They are a way to conveniently determine how to split up work. Choose whichever one you please. If you don't want to join me, that's fine, but at least come hear me out tomorrow, okay? What are you going to do, Suzuhara? Me? Good question. What do I want to do? I want a quick save. First choice of the game, fellow dragons! We're gonna do this one first. But I will be reloading and coming back for all of them. If I said I'd go with Miss Weirdo, I bet the others would immediately start laughing at me. What? I like cooking. I'll go help you make breakfast for everyone. You don't have to. We have enough people. Okay then, I'll go help look for a room. Wait just a moment. Are you any good at cooking? I can cook simple things, yes. I've made my own dinner plenty of times. the joy on Kakeru's face right now. I don't need a child to help. I don't need any assistance with the cooking. Don't worry about a room. I will find a suitable space for you. I promise. Feel free to go help with the cooking, please. Great, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, no, it won't rope you into... It's not actually going to rope you into looking for a room. The first time I saw that option, I thought that that's what was going on. It's like, oh, so it's gonna force me in, it's gonna railroad me. I got it. Oh, it's not. What a nice room. The bed looks all fluffy and soft. Sarata-kun, which side do you want? This side or the window side? It's okay. I'll go sleep on the couch. Oh no, you can't do that. You'll catch a cold. No, he won't. Just give him a blanket. Couches are comfy to sleep on most of the time. There are always exceptions. But, like, I have never caught a cold from sleeping on the couch. Ever. I've caught colds from being exposed to people, but I've never caught a cold from sleeping on the couch. We like blankets in this household. We love blankies. Blankies are great. Blanket cocoon is best cocoon. Oh no, you can't do that. You'll catch a cold. It's now 9 p.m., which is generally bedtime for someone who is still classified as a minor, like myself. Early rest is good for the brain. It boosts growth hormones and stimulates the hippocampus. Why don't you go to sleep first? You may not be worried about much, but I have a lot that I need to think about. Oh, you do? Yes, like this ship, for example. It has no wings, and I don't hear an engine. By what scientific mechanisms is this thing fucking flying? Where I'm from, 12-year-olds would have learned all the cuss words on the bus by this point. And would be saying the most inappropriate things possible. You ride the school bus, you learn all the cuss words, whether you want them or not. It must be advanced technology, though the exterior looked old. It had vines growing on it. Yeah, that is very strange. But first and foremost, what era is it really? You say it was the Taisho era, correct? Yes, it's Taisho. Has World War I started yet? What's that? It was the first war in recorded history in which almost the entire world was involved. Even someone like you couldn't be totally unaware of the event that major going on around you. Sorry, but I can't say I've heard anything about it. So, the year must be prior to 1919. Although, given the technology of this ship, trying to pin down historical events may be useless. I'm not sure if a war as big as the one you are talking about could really happen, though. Huh? What makes you say that? Because we have the world. The world. Oh, someone mentioned that earlier today. I remember now. They used it to refer to something different from my understanding of the word. It seemed more like they were talking about some kind of organization. What is it exactly? It's a really, really super important person. Wait, a person? I don't know, maybe it's more than one person? But the world makes sure there's always peace. Huh. I'm not really understanding what you're trying to say. I'm sorry, it's just something that's always been around that everyone knows about. I've never had to explain it to someone before. So, this is some kind of famous organization? I'm not going to make the joke. You'll see why in a minute. Yes, trying to explain it is, like trying to explain water. All I can say is that it's vitally necessary. Water is a combination of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. It is written as H2O. It is vital for all known forms of life. Additionally, it comes in 3 forms: solid ice, liquid water, and gaseous steam. Holy fuck. StormDragon added phases of matter to that shit. Yes, I did just make Koharu break the 4th wall. Also, Koharu would not know cuss words. Koharu would not know swears, so just pretend that 4th wall break didn't actually happen, but because Koharu doesn't know swears. Some people can explain everything. Some people can't. See what I mean? Sarata-kun, you're really amazing. You're so young and you've studied in so much and know so many interesting things. Huh? Not really. This is elementary school level science. Middle school if you live in some backwater area that doesn't want you to be smart for some stupid reason. You're right. Deciding I couldn't do it without even trying was wrong. I learned so much. I learned such an important lesson today. Thank you so much. Geez, I was trying to be a snarky bastard, but it flew right over her head. She even thanked me. Oh boy, my voice is still starting to break. I need more tea. I've never met anyone like her before. I'm very sorry, but right now I don't know how to explain the world any better than I already have. There we go, some more tea. Okay, and it's still warm. It would be warmer, but I spilled a little tea on the hot plate that was keeping it warm, and it decided to get into enough of the circuitry that it's like, I'm going to turn off until I dry out. So that might be a problem. I hope I don't have to open that thing up and clean it out with a Q-tip with isopropyl alcohol. Because I don't think that thing's made to be opened up. I'm not going to be able to record this shit tomorrow. I'm very sorry, but right now I don't know how to explain the world any better than I already have. But I'm sure someone else will be able to tell you all you want to know about it. Come on, Sarata-kun, let's go ask. What? Hey! Whoa there. What are you two up to? It's time for little kids to be in bed, you know? Also, I think I brought this up with Akito before, actually, in the recording that was, I had to fucking destroy because it was already ruined anyway. But when it comes to stuff that's voice acted in Japanese, I do not know the difference between a Osaka dialect and a Kansai dialect. I cannot tell. I can kind of tell the difference when it's the Tokyo dialect or the Osaka dialect or Kansai. I can tell that it's one of the three, but I can't exactly tell which is which. I have no idea what's what. I only can kind of be like, oh, like if it's like I can kind of tell if it if in the dubbing or subtitles it's like talks about them being like, if it mentions the dialect being used in the subtitles or they're given a southern accent or in some cases a Brooklyn accent in the like if they're given a southern accent in the dub, then it's usually the Osaka accent. If they're given a Brooklyn accent in the dub, especially if 4Kids had a hand in it whatsoever, may they rest in hell. But yeah, It was, if it's a Brooklyn accent, then it's usually a, Kansai dialect was the source. But that's the only way I have to know. With the English translations and text, I have no fucking idea. I have, based on just the delivery, I'm going to guess that either that Heishi and Akito are using different accents than everyone else, slightly, not by much. Like Heishi is, I think Heishi would be Osaka's dialect, but I have no fucking clue and I'm most likely wrong. I have no way of knowing. If anyone in the comments actually knows, please feel free to tell me. I joke about being a knowledge sponge. The more information I can learn, regardless of what it is, especially if it's about things that interest me, like other cultures, then, because, like, I find other cultures fascinating. I also find there's also some stupid things that I find fascinating. But, yeah, if anyone knows this shit, please let me know in the comments. So I can have enough information to maybe do proper research in the future. Whoa there! What are you two up to? It's time for little kids to be in bed, you know. You want to know about the world? Well, I guess I could fill you in. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe he doesn't have a different accent. Might just be Akito. Oh well, see, the world is a super big, mega important, really awesome thing. Yeah, that's it. It's a thing. The world. I see. Never given it much thought, to be honest. I think of it as an organization dedicated to maintaining peace throughout the world. What? You want to know what I personally think about the world? In that case, I'm not telling. Criticizing it can get you in trouble. Generally speaking, it's a political body. It's the only organization with the power to intervene in the affairs of any and all other countries. This game takes place pre-UN and even pre-League of Nations, so... Oh, hey, Akito, we were just talking about you. Oh dear, he just walked away. Is he still mad about what happened earlier today? We're the ones who should be mad. He attacked us. Anyway, everyone's telling us different things about the world. Yes, they are. But I pretty much agree with everyone's descriptions. We're all on this journey because the world ordered us to. Where it's, emissaries on, where it's, special, emissaries on a mission for peace. Wow, that's impressive. Not that I think you'll actually succeed, though. Still, I guess she at least fits the image better than some old politician showing up to lecture everyone on the virtues of world peace. Oh, look! It's Masamune-san. Let's go ask him what it is. What do you two want? Is there some kind of problem? Could you please tell us about the world? Are you trying to avoid the question? No, not at all, really, Uh-huh. Everybody else we asked acted normally, but your reaction is totally different. Well, you see... When he looked at me at that moment, this fucker's eyes weren't the eyes of an adult talking to a child. You know, I think he's afraid of something. Sarata-kun, don't be mean. I wasn't trying to be mean. I just wanted to hear his answer. I'm sure Masamune-san just doesn't know anything about the world. Huh? He's embarrassed he doesn't know, and he's trying not to show it. But he's a grown-up. How can he know even less than you do? Okay, I get it. I'll tell you, alright? I'll explain the world to you. Shish. The world is a global organization that has existed since the dawn of history. It holds more knowledge and has access to more information than any country on the face of the earth. Its mission is to alleviate any international conflict and restrict all military action. In other words, it enforces the world peace. It has a small military force of its own and disdains rule by violence. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Masamune-san. I didn't mean to say you knew less about everything than I do. Don't sweat it. So, was that a good enough answer to your question? Yes, you certainly know a lot about it. Everyone else only had one or two vague sentences to say about it. Unlike you. Ugh. Seems a little weird, don't you think? I stared straight into this fucker's eyes. He grew visibly more uncomfortable. The air around us got heavier and heavier, until a clueless voice broke the tension. Well, Sarata-kun, that's just because he's Masamune's son. Because he's Masamune. You see, Masamune-san is... Fuck. Older than us. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I guess so. What you said was just an easier to understand summary of what everyone else said. I guess he didn't really add much new information. As a 31-year-old, I take offense to being connected to that fucker. By years, even if it's not actually his age. It isn't surprising for a 30-year-old to know about politics and world history either. Hey, I'm still in my 20s, thanks. Jeez, if you thought I was acting normal, then I'd appreciate it if you didn't grill me in the first place. Oh, I was just trying to see if I could trip you up. You look at me like I'm from outer space, you know. I do? Sorry about that. It's no big deal, but I would like to know the reason. Okay. What you said earlier concerns me. Which part of what I said earlier? The part about being from the future and World War I and all of that. Wait, you actually believe me? Yeah. Wow, there's actually an adult who believes me. That's a nice change of pace. I've gotten permission from the worlds for you to be aboard. It's not exactly safe here, but it's probably better than being abandoned below. That's one less thing for you to worry about. Right. Thank you very much, Masamune-san. If that's all, you two should head to bed. Yes, sir. Come on, Sarata-kun, let's go back to our room. Are you sure you aren't cold, Sarata-kun? I'm fine. Really? Okay. If you need anything, just let me know. Good night. Oh, sure. Now the real yawns don't come when I need them. I don't think I can actually ask her for anything. She looks like she's ready to collapse from exhaustion. Great. It's been so long since I slept with someone else nearby that I can't calm down enough to sleep. Eventually, my crazy day came to an end. The gap between this era and the Taisho era I knew continued to grow wider. Everything I'd learned told me that this kind of flying ship didn't exist back then, nor was there an organization called the World. Time travel was impossible as well. Therefore, this had to be a dream. A very real, very strange, very disturbing dream. That's why I kept telling myself, but I'd already made a promise for tomorrow. I guess that means that subconsciously I'm starting to believe that this isn't a dream. But that can't be right. This just has to be a dream. When I wake up, I'll be home again. Home in my quiet house, my empty house, where I didn't have to worry about anyone but myself. Home where I could get anything I wanted and had the best grades in school. Home with my books and that stupid Prime Minister's award. Yes, next time I open my eyes, I'll be back home where life is normal and makes sense. That's why I need to be sure to remember every minute of this experience. Because it'll all be gone and I'll never experience anything like it again. Cooking chicken. I'm a tiny chicken and cooker. How is it holding that spoon? I'm still in the dream. How is that chicken holding the spoon? I'd come to the dining hall. Once again, nothing that bore any resemblance to anything from the Taisho era was visible in either the furnishings or the construction. I wasn't alone. Some people I knew and some I didn't sat and stood nearby. I knew Nanami, but I remember meeting this guy yesterday, but I don't remember his name. What the hell was it again? Hey, it's Heishi Otomaru. Thank you very much. Heishi Otomaru. Maybe you'll remember it next time. I knew that. I'm right here, you know, you don't need to yell. Liar, you were so staring at me like, who's this random guy again? Just a second ago. I saw it in your face, also in your mind, but also I saw it on your face. Got me. Whatever, what do I care about him anyway? Besides, I get the impression that of the two of us, I'm the smarter one by far. You know, you are really starting to piss me off, kid. Then there's these two. Oh, fuck. The Yokos are adorable. They're also very silly. Oh, so in one of the routes I managed to make it through, or near the end, before I realized that everything was garbage and the echo was unbearable and unfixable, and that it was even happening in the first place. One of these fucking birds has a fucking cigar. One of these little bitches is a smoker. So be ready for that. Be ready for the smoking baby chicken, fellow dragons. Yeah, I hope this ends up permanently changing my voice to not sounding horrible. Singing buck, singing bird, standing on boxes. Fuck, it's a bird. Get that bird away from me! The guy who's terrified of the Hyokos. Hey, I'm gonna be a mind reader to pick up on that. You're totally thinking crap about me, ain't ya? You all should have started cooking already. Stay away from me, bird. He's still jumping at their every move. This is... Damn it. This is Akito Shukuri, by the way. If you were curious, his name means he who brings light. His parents hoped he would be one who to bring light of hope. His parents hoped he would be one to bring the light of hope to this dark world. Shut you. Don't go making up shit about me. That is, you know that's far from true. Whoa, what a great name. You should be sure to thank your parents next time you see them. I just told you she pulled that out of her ass. She did? That's amazing. You can create histories for people's names on the spot? I just make something up. Well, quit making dumb stories out of my name. I knew it. She did just make up that lie across the 7 seas or whatever maritime-y nonsense about her name yesterday. What a weird hobby. Oh, yeah, then there's that guy in the sunglasses over there. He looks creepy and suspicious. Reminds me of the kind of character they'd put on the Stranger Danger posters at school. Ron, button your shirt. So how she's gonna introduce me? I can't wait to find out. Oh, let me come up with a story for Ron's name. Ron, right? Ron Muraboshi. Ron Muraboshi. Ron Muraboshi. 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 Ron, Muraboshi, Well, I can't think of anything. I give up. It's okay. You said it so many times that I don't think I need some stupid story to remember it anymore. Really? Oh. If you remember it now, that's good enough for me. Good to meet you, kid. My name is Sarata Suzuhara. Nice to meet you too, I guess. Creepy. His eyes are hidden behind those sunglasses, so I can't tell if that smile is genuine. Also, his bangs are in the way even if he wasn't wearing the sunglasses. So that might also pose a problem there. Why are you wearing sunglasses indoors? Huh? Oh, these? Well, a friend of mine told me I have a creepy face, so I should use them to cover up. Would you still call that person a friend? Yeah, wasn't that a jerk thing to say? Ron's such a super nice guy, too. Hey, are your powers broken? Buddy, you need to tell me if your powers are broken. Oh, really? He sure doesn't look like it. As someone that knows what's going on in Ron's route, he actually might be a little bit of a sociopath, so it might not be Heishi's fault. He's not getting it might not be Heishi's fault. His powers don't work on him. Come on, quit doubting him. It's just like they say, don't judge a book by its cover. Well, yeah, but this is not a book. Wait a second, was it me or is there something odd about what he just said? When it comes to judging someone's character, Otomaru makes no mistakes. Again, Nanami, are you sure about that? Yep, we're all nice people, so let's all be friends, okay? What the fuck? I said y'all needed to start cooking. Why aren't you cooking yet? Fuck, Angry Bird. That one's really peeping a lot. What's wrong with it? It wants us to quit fooling around and make breakfast. Crap, it's getting late. You might not finish in time. Oh, right. They said something about how teams rotate responsibilities for chores and such. Today's breakfast is supposed to be grilled fish, fried eggs, and miso soup, right? Fish, eggs, and miso soup. That's a very standard Japanese breakfast. There we go. Huh? What are you doing? Getting my bowl of rice. You should probably grab one quick too. Now? But the rest of breakfast isn't done. Let us begin. What? I shall fillet the fish. What the hell? Where did you get that, kunai? And what did you say you're doing with it? Filleting the fish. But tomorrow, get it ready. Got it. That's concerning sounds. There. Perfect. Now I'll grill them up nice and juicy. What to put on them? Oh, I know. Sugar. Ah, that's way too much. Wait, what do you think you're doing putting sugar on grilled fish in the first place? Huh? Oops, this bag is empty. Better go find another one. Next, the miso soup. Lizard tails are high in protein, so we'll add those. And some of these demon killer greens. What are you doing? Stop. Can't we just make normal miso soup? Lizard tails and demon killer greens? Are you trying to mix potions? There, that should do it. Come on, everyone, get your rice bowls ready. Wait, plain white rice is too bland. We should definitely add some of this for flavor. Hold on, what is that red liquid? And rice doesn't need any flavor. Oh no, I forgot to actually cook the fish. I dumped a ton of sugar on them. They should still be fine. I hate this. Someone stop them. I wish anyone would walk in here right now. I would grab them by the shirt and I wish anyone would walk in here right now. I would grab them by the shirt and demand to know why these two morons are being allowed anywhere near food. Ugh, every freaking time. You two idiots find ways to cook something even more disgusting than before. You better clean all this crap up. You there, kid. You know how to cook, right? Some, yeah. Did you hear that from Kakeru or Nanami? We'll get over here and help. Wait. Don't tell me he's gonna cook. He looks more like a thug than a chef. You've got a terrible poker face, kid. Quit staring. Yeah, I can cook. Well, I can cook better than those two whack jobs, at least. Akito, you're setting the bar way too low. Your cookie is far better than just better than those two whack jobs. Take it off the heat a sec before putting the miso in. Let it dissolve all the way. Right. For the final touch, grate some daikon to go with the omelette. Well, I have my answer to what kind of a meal the delinquent chef would cook. A really fucking good one. Each dish looked beautiful and tantalizing aromas wafted over the entire hall. Don't judge a book by its cover, indeed. Oh, thank God, Akito's cooking. Oh, stay away, bird. A delinquent who can cook and is terrified of baby birds. I'll have to remember that. Crap, we're gonna have to wait for another batch of rice to finish cooking. Oh well. Oh, is it done? Great, I'm famished. Oi, stop right there. I tell you every damn time, wait for everyone else before you start cramming food in your face. Down the hatch. Shikari-san, you didn't put anything good in this. I'm worried about the nutritional content. I think it could use a bit more sugar. Just picture Heishi with sugar back trying to sneak it into the pot of miso. Don't you dare. Well, aren't you the lucky one? You got to do nothing but eat. Yep, just maxing and relaxing. Everyone here is just the best. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I hope you make friends with them soon, too. What? What? The fuck's wrong with this guy? Once you get used to it, it's actually really fun living here. We're glad to have you aboard. Right, why are you so creepy about it? That's a first. No one's ever been happy I was around before. What? What's going on? Is this an earthquake? What the? Again? Damn it, what have we ever done? Ruined food? Again? What does he mean by that? Perhaps we should run for shelter. Where would be safest? No need, the barrier's only busted on the roof. Here on the bottom floor is safest. Yeah, good point. An explosion rumbled. It sounded like it came from far, far above us. The area we were in didn't seem to be in any immediate danger. But that doesn't mean we're exactly safe. Is someone attacking the ship? If so, why? Not good. Yuiga's team could be on the roof. They said they were going there today. What? No way! Oh. Flashback. Yes, I'd like to give you a tour of the ship to apologize for my actions earlier. Really? I'm not going to read every flashback. Damn it. I'll go too. Nope. Pretty girls should stay here. Let go of me. The moment Octopus ran out the door, another explosion sounded. I couldn't tell from where, but it seemed much closer than before. Uh-oh, we could be in some serious trouble. If something happens to the ship while we're in the air, we're in for a long, long fall. A cold shiver worked its way up my spine. At the same time, all the light left Nanami's eyes. She had been shivering with fright a moment ago, but now she had all the expression of a doll. Why? Everyone here is in mortal danger right now, including her. How strange. But the purple glass of her eyes held no answer. She simply stared blankly into the distance. And so, the story turns to her. No, shit. No, 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 no. Actually, I'm gonna put this, I'll put this all the way down in slot 5. And now, I'm going to bed, fellow dragons. As much as I wanted to try and get through the entire prologue in one go, my vocal cords cannot. Especially when there's a hair stabbing me in my throat. There's just no way in hell. In fact, I'm gonna avoid talking all day tomorrow because my vocal cords do need some recovery time. Which means I'm not gonna be able to play this game tomorrow even though I'm enjoying it. And it's kind of frustrating me a bit, so I'll see you soon, fellow dragons. This is the same episode. This is going to be the same episode. I'm going to bed. It's an intermission. Bye for now.